Hey guys, I'm your host Jenna Duddleston, and welcome to the 15th annual EVP Pro Beach Volleyball National Championship Tour here in Racine, Wisconsin. Now, this is going to be the fourth year that this venue has been voted the best for the EVP Tour, and it is because of the volleyball community, its energetic crowds, and this lovely location. So let's check out Racine and see what they have in store for us, and let's see how our athletes are doing. We're here at the LA Chargers facility with the team's rookies and the ladies of Galvanize. I'm Jenna Duddleston, and today you get to meet Kaiser White. This fourth-round draft pick from West Virginia University is living out his dream in a very unique way because he gets to do it with his two other brothers in the league. Hey guys, welcome back to the 10th annual Beach Bum Tournament here on Tybee Island in Savannah, Georgia. I'm your host, Jenna Duddleston, and this evening I'm going to be breaking down everything EVP for you. So make sure you stay tuned, but that's not going to be the best part about this evening. Okay, maybe it will be, but I'm going to be taking you guys around town, giving you some fun facts on the island. So, without further ado, let's get started. Bears football season is right around the corner, and here are some places that you can catch up on all of your Bears football games this upcoming season. Hey guys, it's Jenna Duddleston here at the EVP Bradenton Pro-Am, and we are about to enter into our men's finals. Right now we have Dave and Bennett from Germany versus Chris and Troy from America. So both teams have two very completely different styles of play. Dave and Bennett are huge power hitters, whereas Troy and Chris are very, very defensive savvy. So it should be a really interesting match to watch. Stay tuned, and we're going to see who's going to get that W. Perfect. All right, so guys, make sure if you are ever at the Ocean Bar and Grill, you try some of our three favorites. I know I'll be digging in on the fries. All right, guys, we are here with our EVP men's champions, Kibby and Peter. Guys, congratulations, back-to-back champs. Kind of gave us a little bit of a scare there, not going to lie. We both seemed a little tired at the end. What did you guys have to do to really pull it out and get that victory in Game 3? Coming up to the Windy City, which is predominantly known for basketball, what do you think that says about like Chicago in terms of like its football players?
So I think that it's pretty amazing that the LFL lets women be like strong, athletic, aggressive, and sexy like all at the same time, because you don't really find like any organization that lets you either have to be like one or the other.
Yeah.
So I think the rest of the world really needs to catch up with the LFL. Like, would you agree with that?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I am here with Katie, who is from Cleveland via Clearwater. Katie has been with the EVP now for 5 years, and you kind of have a little bit of a unique story because you've kind of gained this second family from EVP. Can you talk a little bit about that? Guys, congratulations. So before this tournament, I was talking to Ross a little bit, and he was saying that, you know, you guys took third in Punta Gorda, obviously weren't super happy with the outcome, and the goal was to come down here and to win. And you did it. So it's awesome. What did you guys have to do to change your game from Punta Gorda to Tybee? So what do you think needs to be done to improve in order to win and keep you guys in the top 25? And then Amy, you had to go up against Bella in the finals. Bella's very defensively savvy, and you are very offensively savvy. So how did your offensive style of game have to change, if any at all? And then Peter, lastly, how does it feel to have your mom here cheering you on? You are kind of the reason that Shay got into volleyball. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, I think, you know, you do these tournaments and you play because you love it, but to see that you're like the reason that someone decided to play has got to have like a really special place in your heart. Meanwhile, with their 7th straight win, the women's team beat Creighton on the road 78-52. Sophomore Ashton Millinger was named to the Big East Weekly Honor Roll after contributing a career-high 15 points against Xavier and Butler.
So, Jenna, a tough loss for DePaul's women's basketball team.
Yeah, Eleanor, not the outcome that they wanted. DePaul hosted the women's Big East basketball tournament, and the Blue Demon went and ranked 1, but the outcome was not what they expected. An upset alert. The DePaul men's basketball team won a huge one at home against number 11, Providence. All right, we're going to do rapid-fire questions, okay? So it's got to be the first sibling that comes to your mind. Are you ready? Okay, most competitive.
Me.
Chillest.
Quran.
Most likely to steal food off your plate.
Kev.
Biggest liar.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, biggest sweet talker.
Kev.
Kev, best dancer.
My sister Naija.
Funniest.
Kev.
Weirdest.
Quran.
Sorest loser.
My sister Kaya.
Okay, and mom's favorite.
Me.
Dad's favorite.
Me.
Okay, all right, good answers. So growing up in that environment and being in, like, you're always competing with your siblings, really. And right now you're competing for, you know, your job. You're on the biggest stage of your life right now. But I'm thinking that's just like another Tuesday in your household.
Yeah, I mean, it really stems from my dad. Like, he's a real competitive person, so ever since we were younger, he's hard on us. he's not going to take it easy to let us win, to, you know, put a smile on our face, because life isn't easy. So that's just kind of something they implemented in us at a young age. So now we can just feel like we can handle anything.
And you had said, too, that both your mom and dad didn't have the best upbringing. Things were really tough on them, but they knew that once they started a family, they wanted to make things better for their family.
Yeah, just like the town they come from. My mom comes from a big family. My dad, it was just him, his mom, him, and his sister, and his father had passed away when he was kind of younger, like in his 20s. So he was always like the provider. So I mean, I just want to make the best life for them as possible, just to give them something they never had growing up.
What is it about their work ethic and determination to make things better for you guys? How does that motivate you today?
I mean, just to see them go hard for 7 kids, day in, day out, never look tired, you know. They never showed us that it was hard or difficult. So that just kind of rubbed off on me. If they can do it with 7 kids, I mean, I can handle anything, really.
Very true. Thank you so much for your time, and good
Thank
luck
you.
this year. All right, guys, so we are here at Coquina Beach, and the Coquina Beach Cafe has quite a variety of food options for you. But everyone that I kept asking about what their favorite option was, it was the fish, and we couldn't decide which one to get, so we got one of each. So we have the blackened fish tacos, the grilled fish tacos, and the fried fish tacos, because I like fried food. All right, so what we're going to do is we each get our own, and then we're going to divide and conquer and see what we like best and which one is our selling point. All right?
Yay!
All right, Feast, let's
Do
go.
it.
Yes.
Let's go. So let's switch. Nope, I'm eating. Oh, you're feasting first. and
Feast
then
first.
switching.
Feast first. Okay. Doesn't like fried food, you know?
Everything's better deep fried.
Everything's better deep fried,
Yours
right?
really is.
Okay, so I'm trying right now the blackened. So I think we have come to a decision on which taco takes the crown, and it's the fried. It's definitely the fried fish. All right, so that is number 1. Number 2 is going to be the blackened, and number 3 is the grilled. Guys, if you are ever at Coquina Beach, make sure you try the Coquina Cafe and get these fish tacos. Right?
Cheers to
Cheers.
that. Cheers.
DePaul's Sarah Gordon has been a huge factor for the women's soccer program over the past few years. When Gordon came to DePaul as a freshman, they won a total of 3 games that season. But the program turned around during Sarah's junior year, when the team became the first in DePaul's history to win the Big East women's soccer title and earn an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. This past year, Gordon made history of her own by being the first DePaul women's soccer player to get drafted in the National Women's Soccer League. Sarah, who was in Baltimore during the draft, almost did not attend it.
A few days before, a friend of mine, who's now going to play at the Houston Dash, she convinced me to go to the draft. She's like, once in a lifetime, like, you know, never going to get this back. So I was like, fine. So we drove the night before through the entire night from Chicago, and then we got there, like, got ready 30 minutes before the draft. We went to the draft. Now, remember, it starts on the clock. They get like 5 minutes to pick. And a few seconds later, I got a text from the head coach, Rory, and he was like, welcome to the Chicago Red Stars.
With the second pick in the 3rd round of the 2016 NWSL College Draft, the Chicago Red Stars select Sarah Gordon, DePaul University.
Teammate Elise Wyatt remembers the exact moment before Sarah's name was called.
I was actually watching the draft, so I was just waiting, and I was waiting to see if any of our DePaul girls would have got picked up. And I remember having my phone out, recording it, and as soon as I saw her face come out, I screamed of excitement because I was like, this is awesome, this is so amazing for her. So I took a picture, I tweeted it at her, and then I just sent her a message about how proud I was of her and how, you know, she's really created a name for DePaul.
And Wyatt says getting drafted means the world to Sarah.
The girl has gone through a lot, and I think to come out as a professional soccer player at the end of your college career is something amazing and beautiful, and I think hard work pays off, and I definitely believe that Sarah deserves this after everything she's been through and the effort and the energy that she's put into DePaul's program.
Coach Erin Chastain, who has been with Sarah since her freshman year, couldn't be reached for an interview, but said, "I am really excited for Sarah and for our program. She has had a great career at DePaul, especially her last 2 seasons. She absolutely can play and make an impact at the next level." Being able to compete at the next level has always been a dream of Sarah's, but there has been many obstacles she's had to overcome. The summer of her sophomore year, Sarah found out she was pregnant and was in complete shock.
I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew how, you know, when something like that happens, I knew how disappointed, you know, people counted on me, and I knew how disappointed people would feel, and I was scared.
With the help of her parents, Sarah was able to continue playing soccer.
My parents are my main support system since I've lived there, and during season they take them to games, and they have to help me watch them like on weekends and when I can't and stuff, so they have been incredible.
Being able to continue and fulfill her dream isn't just about Sarah anymore. It's about her and her 2-year-old son, Caden.
He's honestly the best thing that's ever happened to me. Kind of my freshman, sophomore year, like I said, I was kind of like a lost soul. And I just kind of went through the motions on the soccer field too and in life. And after having him, I had to sit out a season, and it made me, having him and loving him made me fall in love with the game all over again. It made me a different player, a different person, and he means everything to me. He makes me a better person.
Since having her son and being a mother, Sarah has a new dream she hopes to achieve.
My goal is to inspire him and to inspire people, and for people to look at me and say, despite what your situation is, you can do like what you want to do. And it sounds so cliche, but it's true. And so I want him to be able to look at me and say, I am inspired and I can achieve my dreams too.
If you were in my shoes, what question would you want me to ask you?
I guess it's already kind of been answered, but just why you do what you do, like what motivates you to do it. And mine is my son, so.
Reporting for Good Day to Paul, I'm Jenna Duddleston.
That about wraps it up for us here today at Tybee Island for the Beach Bum Pro-Am. Thank you again to all of our sponsors, athletes, and fans. I'm your host, Jenna Duddleston, and we'll see you next time. Take care. All right, guys, that about wraps it up for us here up in Racine, Wisconsin. Thank you again to all of our sponsors and fans for checking out the EVP Tour. If you're interested in more information, make sure you check us out at evptour.com. I'm your host, Jenna Duddleston, and we will see you in Richmond, Virginia.